Going live. Hello, we're here. Can you all hear us? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. What you know?
I wanted to put that on show.
Yeah, well, if you put an image in, it's going to get spilled. Put it there on show. Can you all hear us? I'm guessing not.
Hello. Type. Ask type. Yes, they can hear us.
It must have been delayed.
Hi, Lee Thornton. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Connor.
Right, we'll give it a couple of minutes.
Hi, Belinda. So Nick's on Bulldog gin tonight. Because we got it cheap for £16.
We've had it before. It's a little bit like Brockman's, but not as fruity. Right, let me get settled.
Right, I'll go get Annie board out, shall I?
No. Because there's no to iron.
No? So there is.
Yeah, but not my clothes.
Lime and soda, Nikki. I've got.
With a shot of gin.
No, I haven't had any alcohol for 2 weeks tomorrow.
It's raspberries and blueberries.
Right.
And a large dose of Bulldog.
Nobody's asked. What's in your glass?
Oh.
Are your name Lee?
Oh, shut up, yeah. Sacky twat.
It gives you some mixes in the Bulldog label.
All tastes the same.
It's got 12 botanicals in it.
Please don't make those noises. Or you'll be wearing the drink rather than drinking it.
I think you haven't got your feet on it.
It's mine.
Tomorrow, let me just get comfy. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to have a Prosecco because we're going out to a barbecue.
He's cracked.
No, but 2 weeks tomorrow.
You said a month.
Well,
You said 16th of June.
I'm looking forward to the barbecue tomorrow, and I'm thinking might have a Prosecco.
We need some more then, because I only got 2 bottles.
From Iceland. We've never had Prosecco Iceland before.
No,
Iceland
we haven't.
Prosecco before, have we?
Let me just send a message on Discord for anybody that's...
Yeah, so this is the card that everybody liked the other day from Susan.
who's not a patron.
There she is.
Susan's a patron.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is that Sue? Because we've got 3 Sues then, haven't we?
No, it's not Susan.
We've got Sue in New York.
Yeah.
We've got British Sue.
It's Susan.
Oh, maybe we need to look at our Patreon list again.
And everybody said put it in a frame and put it up on the wall.
It was nice. Right, so we'll give it a couple more minutes. So today we've had a day off vlogging. We haven't vlogged today because we're so far ahead now on videos. We're actually 12 days ahead, aren't we?
Something like that.
And we really need to get it down to 7. But when we go to Florida in October, we're going to get it down to 5. So there's not so much of a delay from when we go to when we start pumping out the Florida vlogs. Because last time it was like 8-9 days, wasn't it?
Yeah, although it does happen to be ahead, especially when we're in Florida. But also when we're putting Florida videos out, everybody gives us suggestions and hints and tips, don't they?
Yeah.
So
well, last time we were home for the last 9 days, weren't we?
Yeah.
So.
Sure, yeah.
Right then, should we start?
There's not really to start. We have got
There
something to
is.
say, yeah.
Of course, we've got something to say.
So we've been watching. Well, I've been watching. This isn't the thing we're going to say, but I've been watching some Disneyland Galaxy's Edge live streams, haven't I?
Yeah, shame we're not going.
Louise, no, it's not any YouTube rule. We just like to be ahead for if anything comes up, like with work and we have to go home and we don't have time to film, so that you guys don't miss any days. So we've got a week buffer for if anything goes wrong. We have to go
a minimum of a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've done that since the 24th of October. So on the 24th of October, sorry, 24th of November last year, we started daily vlogging, and the first daily video went out on the first day of Vlogmas, which was the 1st of December. And we've maintained that gap ever since. Although with the tips videos that we've done, we've also vlogged. So that's put us ahead. And then every time we do a live on a Sunday, that puts us ahead as well. So we have to make that time back now.
So it just helps. But when we're in America, you
can skip a day.
Yeah, the delay is
jet lag.
No, the delay isn't right good because, like Nick said, we were back home. Like for instance, when the We Drunk the World video went out, so we're getting all the
we were sat here watching it.
We were getting all the comments on the We Drunk the World video and giving us suggestions. Go and try this drink. Go and try that drink. But we'd been home for a week, so it'll be nice to just get it down a little bit when we go to Florida.
So we'll not run it more than 5 days behind, and we can pump out videos for that, can't we?
For what?
YouTube.
Pump out videos
within 5 days.
Oh yeah.
Even drugs?
No, but I just didn't understand what you were saying. Oh, 15 people, 14 people, and 1 like.
Right, so
we're going to let you guys into a little secret.
Now, Nicky already knows this, and he's been sworn to secrecy. And Chris and Darryl, our other patrons, and Van, and Francis and Craig, they already know as well.
Because Nick can't keep his gob shut.
Excuse me, I found a comment on Facebook this morning that you put on 2 weeks ago, letting it slip, which I deleted promptly.
I got that. So obviously you guys are patrons.
Hey, I'm delivering this.
I'm not saying it yet. You guys are patrons, so you guys get to know everything first.
Well, nobody's finding this out until the end of October.
Hi, Emma. We are not going to announce this.
It wasn't instantly, Nicky. It was within a week.
We're not going to announce this until we get back from Florida in October. So you've got to keep it to yourselves for now.
Well, we'll be announcing it in the very last vlog, the travel home day. And we'll just leave you suspended a little bit more. We'll not tell you just yet. We'll just talk about something else for a bit, shall we?
What was you about?
No, we'll say it. Right, so if everybody's watched our previous vlogs, you'll know that in January, we can't use the lodge. We have to come out of it for a month. And previously, we used to use the Westwood, which now, as you know, has sold.
Hi, Sandra Henshaw.
Hi, Sandra. She's on the gin. So am I. Although I'm almost finished my first one. So as you know, in January, we can't use the lodge. And with the Westwood's gone, so we have nowhere to go. And we're not going home for a month. So about 2 months ago, whilst we were in Florida the first time, we set up a Virgin Atlantic credit card, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And we started channeling every single thing that we've spent, both in Florida, through our work, all our bills and things like that, through the Virgin credit card. And then last Tuesday, the 20th, I think it was.
I'm just looking on Discord.
We got our statement, and we'd clocked up about, plus all the miles from the flying in January and March, we'd clocked up with our Tesco miles as well, about 162,000 miles. So we've been saving them to try and upgrade our flights in October, but there's been no seats available. So we were sat out in the sun, and I just happened to be browsing, and I found an unbelievable deal in January, didn't I? So we raced back to the lodge, and within 10 minutes...
Well, we did as in an hour, and as we usually do. Should we do it? Shouldn't we do it? Should we do it? Yes. Shouldn't we do it? But then we said, well, we've got to go somewhere in January, so let's just do it. So on the 5th of January, for 5 weeks, we are going back to Florida, and we will be flying first class there and premium economy in the bubble coming back. And that cost us £600 each. 600 quid, which is less than what it's cost us to fly economy in October. So it's first class for the first time ever. So we'll be doing like probably the last. We'll be doing a first class review for you guys of Virgin Atlantic. But first class return for 600 quid. So we just thought, we discussed how long should we go for, what should we do. So we thought, bugger it, let's just go for the full 5 weeks that the lodge is closed. So it is mental, Nicky. It's utterly crazy. 5 weeks. We don't know what we're going to do in 5 weeks. It's not going to be Disney for 5 weeks, that's for sure. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Because our annual passes run out on the 19th of January. But Nick wants to renew them anyway. We are going to renew them, but we can't do Disney for 5 weeks. Nicky, we'll come out looking like Mickey Mouse. I've already given that suitcase to Nick because it's far too big. So the plan will be that we'll probably fly to LA
and do Disneyland there.
We don't know this. This is just things that are going around his head.
You don't plan anything anyway. I'll plan it. So we'll probably fly to LA because the internal flights are really, really cheap. We have talked about driving up to New York for a week.
But a lot of people have said it's in the Orlando group. It's
cold.
It could be cold. It's a crappy drive. So we might just hop on a plane because, again, internal flights, it's about $100 apparently to get to New York.
Yeah.
But we're planning on doing a lot of things. So we haven't booked any accommodation yet. So we thought we'd look at DVC rental for a few days.
Yeah, we've booked nothing. We're not going to do any of that until we come back in October.
Maybe a Universal hotel for a week, DVC for a week, and then a villa for the rest of the time, probably, because obviously we're going for that long that we need to economize and buy things from Walmart to cook. We can't eat out all the time.
Lee doesn't have 5 weeks of underpants.
Well, that's true. And B, we can't come back 3 stone heavier because I really don't want to start that diet.
No.
So we've got to watch what we eat.
And the weather in January is a bit this bit of that. I mean, it was all right this January. We had a few rainy days, but we were in the Arctic blast and we still got good weather.
So we thought, bugger it, let's go. We know we've got a lot of our subscribers from our Florida in March, and we love you all, and we love all our new Florida subscribers because you're all so lovely and nice. So we thought, bugger it, let's just go and have 5 weeks. It's
either that or go home for 5 weeks.
So you could have had 5 weeks at home.
Or watching Sassel.
Was me and you like, oh, we don't want to be here. Oh, we thought 5 weeks.
I can hear the geese.
It's too warm, shut it down.
Well, you've got every window open.
5 weeks of Florida videos. So we thought you'd prefer Florida videos. So it's a hard thing to do. We're doing it for you guys, really. We're doing it for our patrons, aren't we?
Yeah.
But
it's a sacrifice that we're willing to make.
We'll struggle through it, and we'll do it for you. So we'll have. How many days is 5 weeks? I said the other day, but I can't remember.
How many days? Well, what's 7?
Alexa, how many?
Do not ask Alexa that. 7 5s. What's 7 5s?
9.4 million songs.
9.4 million.
No, it's 9.4 million songs.
Right. Lee doesn't know his times table. Oh, Nicky's give it away.
35. So 35 videos from Florida, plus this is why we said the other day that we're going to use some Patreon to get this little new action camera because it's a really good vlogging camera apparently, and Nick's going to do additional videos.
Dual vlogs. So we'll be filming each other vlogging, but it'll be from different perspectives. We'll still be having the normal vlog.
Yeah, it won't be like a second vlog for the day. Nick will be doing separate things like the POV rides, reviews of the hotels we're staying in,
first class reviews, things like that.
Blah, blah, blah. Just so that when we get back, we've still got some content, Disney content to
until we look again.
Yeah, because we're coming Disney Vlogger Pros now, and that's what the Disney vloggers do.
But I swear we don't have anything planned after January. Not yet, anyway. I mean, between now and when we go, we might have. But we have to get our annual passes renewed, haven't we?
They run out on the 16th of January.
19th.
So there, we have got one meetup planned with one of our patrons, Chris.
Who Lee told last night.
I told him last night. No. I told him, you won't last night, but night before. Because he's actually going to Florida, Disney, and he flies home on the day that we go. And he said he was gutted that he wasn't going to see us in October. So I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to tell him because he's going to be even more gutted. He's going to miss us on the same day. So he's extended his holiday for a little bit with his girlfriend, Jen.
By 3 days.
Yeah. So
we get over jet lag and we can have a meet up and have a drink. And who knows, some of you guys might be there. So we'll be there for 5 weeks. So no doubt there'll be other people that we meet, maybe non-patrons, just lodgers. Yeah, we have actually got 8 weeks planned in Florida between now and the 9th of Feb when we get back. We were originally going to go for 4 weeks, weren't we? But we couldn't get. We decided we could have gone for 4 weeks and we could have gone there and back first, but we would have had to spend a week at home. So we sacrificed the miles and just went for premium coming back just to get us an extra week there.
Yeah.
So
we don't know what we'll do. We don't know whether we'll save Star Wars Land until January when it's less manic. We'll just have to see how that goes in October. We want to do some more.
You can't book fast passes now, so it's either queue or do without.
We want to do some more rope dropping videos because Avatar 1 was very popular for us. That's a big measure. So I want to get on Slinky Dog this time because I've never been on. So if we don't go on Slinky Dog, we'll have to rope up Slinky Dog. And obviously the whole Star Wars thing.
And when we get there as well, they'll still have all the Christmas decorations out. So we'll get to see Disney at Christmas, but after Christmas, if that makes sense.
So there you go. So that's an exclusive for you patrons.
Yeah, so obviously we'd appreciate it if you guys didn't mention it in comments and things like that. Amongst yourselves, it's absolutely fine. Everybody's going to know on Patreon. Van knows, and Chris and Darryl know. But
yeah, just
we're not gonna put it out there. We're gonna save it for the very last vlog. So you guys will obviously be waiting in that very last video when we actually stood in front of the castle in Magic Kingdom and tell everybody.
We're gonna copy off some other vloggers who do it on
who else did
Disney
that?
vloggers. Eleanor Dreaming do it quite a lot. They reveal their trip in front of a castle and stuff, and then release it a few days after.
We're gonna have to trump that then.
So we've got to do it. I want to do it kind of like that.
So if any of you guys are there, then let us know, and we'll drink the world. Possibly.
I think in 5 weeks we'll get to drink the world at least once a week.
Oh yeah, I want to eat the world. Never mind drink it.
Piston soaring, trip reveal. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do a trip reveal on a ride.
We're coming back in January.
I'm just trying to think now what ride it could be.
Expedition Everest.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody would be able to understand us.
I'm sure they could. I could scream loud to make everybody hear.
Maybe People Mover.
Yeah, we might do that, Emma. We might go. I mean, we don't know. We may end up getting to the end of October and saying to ourselves that we are bored of Disney. In which case we'll be screwed because we've got 2 flights booked. But the reason why we've not booked any accommodation is because hopefully the townhouse that we're staying in now, if it's good, because I know that the location is really good for Disney, we're hoping that if it is good, we can rebook that for January and maybe get a discount.
Yeah, like I said, we
another thing we're going to do as well is we found a Carnival cruise for 270 quid as well for 3 days to the Bahamas. So we may possibly do that because that's actually cheaper than 3 days in a hotel or a villa.
I really wanted to do a Disney cruise, but the prices
£900 versus 271.
I don't know how all these YouTube vloggers are going to afford it. It's ridiculous.
We can't afford it. Just stick it on credit card. It'll earn us more miles for the next trip.
Sonia, a road trip. Probably not a road trip in January.
No,
not a road trip in January because it's going to be Florida. But
it's not going to be 5 weeks to Florida.
No,
we'll leave in the state.
Yeah,
we've talked about doing Nashville and Dollywood, and possibly driving all the way up to New York. But it totally depends on the weather because I know it's like snowy in the central states and the northern states in January. So we'll just have to play that by ear when we get there. What else?
Don't know. We haven't even, Nikki, we've not even got a spreadsheet itinerary ready for 5 weeks yet in January.
We've got our October one, which is not yet complete, but we have nothing planned for January.
I keep telling you, I keep telling Nick every day he needs to create his 5 week itinerary plan.
I can't because you're always on laptop doing thumbnails.
So
Sandra's going to cancel a BT because we're just as entertaining.
Well, we will be from October to February. Can you imagine Nick's holiday blues coming back from 5 weeks?
I don't want to think about it. It's bad enough at the lodge in February as it is because it's windy and rainy, and the other side of parts of the park are still closed, so you don't see anybody. So I want to sneeze my eyes and cracked them then.
Louise, yes, New York is on my bucket list, and we even thought about going for a week.
Go on, tell them what you said about New York.
You'll do it for sure. We thought about going for a week. Just thought it would be great for the vlog, but I looked it up. People who'd vlogged in New York. And I don't know.
This is after I'd said, yeah, I'll finally do it. Now you don't want to.
It just looked like going to London for a week, and I just thought, I'm not sure I can hack that for a week. So I thought, well, probably better if we do it in January. Obviously, it depends on the weather. I don't want to be going up there if it's like 5 foot in snow. So we'll just play that one by ear because I would like to go for a few days. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah. I wouldn't be ringing back home. Not every day or every 4 to 5 days, would you?
No. What does he say? Why has Nikki said that? How my son is like that? Why? What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh. Last Florida trip he phoned us from college 4 to 5 times a day. Bless him. So Nikki is thinking of going next September, October for a solo trip.
Well, we don't know what we're doing, do we?
There's lots of solo trip videos, which I quite like watching actually, because I find it fascinating that people have the courage to do that.
You like it because it's something you would never do.
I'd love to have the bravery to do it. But
Sazzle did it?
Yes, Sazzle's been on holiday for 2 weeks to Greece on her own once. Yeah, I think because somebody cancelled on her, so she thought, bugger it, I'll just go anyway.
Yeah.
But Sazzle is a very, as you've seen her in the video, she's very upbeat and positive, and well, maybe not positive, but she's upbeat and outgoing, isn't she? She can talk to anybody. So I imagine she got on plane and
she's like a Saga holiday rep.
She'll have talked to the person at the side of her. Where me and Nick have been like, could sit on a plane 15 hours and talk to the person at the side of us.
Yeah, but when we're together, we're outgoing. But when we're separate, we're both introvert. Believe it or not. Yeah, the weather in January is about as hot as our summer here, apart from the odd day where it was baking red hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really cold in the morning. You get frost in the morning, and on a night you need a coat or a jacket.
Well, you were sat next to that guy on the way back, and he said it's been the coldest January in Orlando that he'd ever seen.
Yeah,
and we thought it was pretty warm, to be honest.
So there you go. That's our reveal.
It's been killing us not to say something. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found a comment on Facebook this morning that Lee had put on 2 weeks ago, where somebody had said, "Where did you stay in January?" And he replied and said, "We haven't picked anywhere for January yet," but she actually meant last January.
Yeah, but I'm sure Nick has said it on a live. The last big live we had, I'm sure Nick says we're probably looking at going back in January.
I have not mentioned going this trip to anybody other than
I think you have.
One-to-one conversations. Well, these guys would pick up on it if I did.
My back is better now, Sonia. Thank you. It's completely gone off. So what was I going to say? I don't know. So yeah, the first time we've ever been in first class.
Probably the last.
Well, unless we get more miles.
Well, we've got more miles coming this month, which we're hoping to use to upgrade the October flight.
Yeah, so it will be nice to get onto the plane and turn left.
Yeah. We have actually upgraded coming back in October to economy in the bubble as well.
Yeah. It's not really an upgrade, but it's in the bubble.
It's not, it's nice because you get your own cabin crew, and you get those little shelves that you can lift up at the side of the window.
Yeah. Obviously, we're not putting the date that we're going out in October, are we? Not really.
What?
We haven't said publicly the date that we're going in October.
No.
But we've seen a few comments on the Orlando group and things like that of people going on the same day as us.
On the same flight.
So we keep thinking, oh, I wonder if we'll see them, There's
at least 3 people that are going to be on our flight that we spoke to either in the YouTube lives. I mean, nobody on Patreon said it, but there's a lot of people on the public side of YouTube that and Facebook that have said that they're going to be on our flight. So we've warned Batty Brenda because we've now got all the merchandise. I'm
going to tell Batty B to put her Batty B t-shirt on.
Oh yeah, they've got to travel in it. Although the last one year we once went to Florida and we had a t-shirt each that said "Boys on Tour." And immigration thought we were a boy band and we'd come into America to work.
They grilled us. Are you here for work? What do you mean? Are you a boy band?
We're like, no, we're just having a laugh on holiday. And Sazzle said hired help, didn't it?
Yeah. They let her through straight away. Must have thought she's no pop star, let her through.
So yeah, we'll not be putting anything like that, and we'll just be like just generic logos and stuff like that.
Well, we'll maybe have Lodge Guys t-shirts and hoodies on.
Yeah, but it's not going to say on tour or all like that.
So yeah, that was about 12 years ago, so we're a bit younger, hence the getting mistake for a boy band. Don't think it happened these days.
No. So there we go.
So Sonia, thank you for all those face masks that you sent us.
We haven't used any yet, have we?
No, not yet. I've got them all in the bathroom cabinet. Absolutely tons of them that'll keep us going.
I've earmarked 2 of them.
For 8.
The peeler ones. I like the peeler ones.
And there's like a self-heating one as well.
Oh yeah, the it's like a chemical reaction, isn't it, that heats your face up.
Might try that tonight, actually. So yes, we've got lots of Florida to look forward to. So
we're not actually thinking about it because the thought of it at the minute is like, oh, another trip to plan, and we don't want to do that until we've had the October one out of the way.
We weren't even going to tell you guys. We were going to tell nobody until we got back October. But then we, like Nick says, you guys, support us to get things like this early, early access to news and info. So plus we wanted to tell somebody.
And we just cannot believe the money we paid for it. We cannot believe. We actually thought it was a mistake, didn't we?
I think Nikki should create a 5-week planner on Excel and then send us it, and we'll use that.
The problem we've got is we can't book fast passes for anything other than 7 individual days out of that 5 weeks.
Well, you can't book the whole 5 weeks.
No, you can only book 7 days. Unlike a park hopper.
Mm. So as Universal runs the whole time that we're there in January, that doesn't run out till what, July or something next year?
Yeah.
But as Disney One, unfortunately, runs out, is it 2 weeks into the holiday?
19th. I told you 3 times now.
Yeah.
Maybe they can remind you next time. Get well soon, Steve. Knock those brandies back. It'll cure you in no time.
Yeah. You won't care about your illness after a few brandies.
Yeah. Nicky says he'll do the fast passes and don't tell us.
Letting our viewers plan our fast passes. That's a good YouTube title, that.
Well, yeah. We'll end up riding Teacups or something like that, or Peter Pan's Flight, or Small World.
We've never done the Teacups, have we?
No. I won't even have a fast pass for that. I refuse to get on it.
Well, we'll have to think about as trip reveal video. Small World will be good to do it on, or the People Mover, which we've never been on.
I'm not doing a bloody trip reveal on Small World.
Trip
reveal on Small World.
Well, what about People Mover?
No, it needs to be an extreme ride where you're not expecting it, like us screaming on Expedition Everest, and we're coming back in January as we go down the hill.
Yeah, I'll have to think which one. Or Big Thunder Mountain, maybe.
Yes, Sonia, we will do that. Tom keeps asking us to come and do a video, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I think we've done all the good challenge videos. What you'll have to, we'll put a post out on Patreon for what challenge videos would you like to see? Because we've gone off them doing them, haven't we, now?
Yeah.
Now that ever since we started daily vlogging, we're kind of concentrating on that more.
I mean, we can work like a challenge video into a vlog. So, hi Ron. Hi Ron. No way. No way.
Can you imagine that?
Not a chance.
Now, Ron kindly offered us his reservation for Galaxy's Edge in California in June because he can't make it.
This is the reason why we couldn't accept it, because we've got things planned for January and we can't afford it.
Well,
Lee would, but he just spend all his bloody savings.
Well, we've got this money that we've got for the Westwood, which obviously he's put to one side to fund our holidays. So we've obviously that's going towards October. That's now going towards January. And when Ron said that, we were like, "Oh," but Ron's just said that, and Nick said it as well.
I don't think it's transferable.
But I did see people selling them on eBay. So I don't know.
Well, all you do is change your name in your Disney account to whatever matched. You can change your name. You just can't change your date of birth. So yeah, we've actually secretly put his mum and dad down on the Virgin V room list as well. And I called up this morning to see if I could get in there, but the lounge currently hasn't come back to the help desk and said that there's availability. So we're actually going to give his mum that and his mum for her birthday, and is it Father's Day?
Yeah.
If we can get in, so. Drink the world and patrons choose your drinks. Everybody sake all the way around, won't it?
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
Oh, the thought of it. So there we go. So has anybody had a chance to watch the DVC video this morning? I know Louise Knotts has watched it. Hi, Shell. You've missed the announcement, I'm afraid.
Run over it quickly.
We're going to Florida in January for 5 weeks.
So you're going to get.
You'll have to watch this back to find out what's happened and how we've managed to bag it. But we got it almost free, basically. So.
What is the Welsh drink, Nikki? What's a Welsh drink?
A Welsh drink?
Yeah.
No idea. And a clue. You'll have to watch the video back. But basically, we cashed in our air miles and got first class there, premium economy back for 600 quid.
So we're going first class, and we'll be doing a first class review. 35 videos from Florida, plus Nick's going to get a new small vlogging camera so he can film extra videos. So we've got things to pump out when we get back.
See you later, Lee.
Bye, Lee.
So yeah, we'll save this on YouTube so you can watch it back and find out what we'd announced.
Has Lee gone? I wonder when Lee's going into it.
It's going soon, I think. Yeah,
I think it's November. If you're still there, Lee, when is it you go again? I think it's November, but if not, we'll talk to him later. Nikki says it's called the Welsh Dragon at the UK area. It's peach schnapps, melon liqueur, creme de menthe, orange juice, and pineapple juice. Oh no, that
sounds rank. Yeah. Well, it was all right until the mint went in.
But it's mint.
Yeah.
It's a mint.
Creme de menthe is mint.
Oh, all right.
Is it? In creme de menthe mint?
I don't know.
Thought it was.
I like the sound of that. It's obviously a cocktail, isn't it? Well, we must remember that when we drink the world next time, we'll drink that for Nikki from Wales. Are you listening to me?
I'm reading comments, not listening to you. I never listen to you.
Hi, Simon.
Lee's still off the drink.
I am still off the drink. I haven't drunk for 2 weeks.
Except she's cracking tomorrow.
It lasted 2 days for me.
Blind taste test. Not sure I like the sound of that because I know what I'll get in my mouth. I once did that as a kid and I ate dog food. So that's put me off for life. So
Lime and soda for me.
I don't know how many on this chat have actually. Oh, is that the paper? Is that Discord?
What are you going to say?
I don't know how many people have actually got onto the Patron chat, the text chat.
Discord.
But if you've got on and it's driving you nuts, if you click on the top dots in the top right hand corner and go to notifications, you can turn off the sound. I know a lot of you using it quite regularly, and there's quite a few of us now that are chatting like 7-8 hours a day. But there's quite a few people that joined it. And then haven't come back. So I can imagine that they probably uninstalled the app because the notifications are driving him insane.
Maybe what we should do is, because Louise is saying patrons choose to drink the world, we'd have to leave it to somebody, say Nikki, because he's a good planner, to get in touch with all of the patrons, write it all down, what we're going to drink, send us it in an envelope, and we won't open it until we get to Epcot. And then we'll open it and say, right, this is what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, but I'll drink all.
Sake.
Oh, no, I won't drink that.
Well,
you can't get sake in Germany, can you?
Huh? No, we can get it in Japan.
Well, you're going to stay in Japan all day?
No, but...
Well, if you're drinking the world, you've got to leave Japan. Yeah, you do that, Sonia. Think of a challenge.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do something like, I don't know, like... Yeah, something that somebody's never done before.
This video's not gone out yet. Or it will have done for patrons. I'll just show you this. What one of our patrons said. Ow.
What's up with you?
I've been sat on my legs. So this drinking at Disney. It's a really good book. Look at this. It shows you all the photos of all the different places
and the food.
No, I think it's just drink.
You said it was food.
No, I did not.
And the best places to sit as well.
Yeah, best places to sit. Pro tips, Raglan Road there. So that's a really good book, that. Plus, we've got that other book, which is inside of Nick's bed, which is going through.
And in January, of course, because we're going up or out there and premium coming back, we can take 2 suitcases each.
Ooh, yeah.
So we're probably going to send like an empty one with us and then just obviously buy things there and then bring it back.
Yeah. Eat the World. Yeah, I think that's a good one as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eat the World. Apparently, there's some kind of monorail trail as well.
Hi, Jeff.
Where hi, Jeff. You eat something somewhere, then get on the monorail, then have a drink, then get off, eat it. And
I don't get that. I think
it's a thing.
I think that's just somebody that's drunk the world that just tries to come up with something inventive, and it just sounds a bit crap.
Shell's had an email that I thought has been dispatched. Was it Shell who's going to see Eleanor Dreaming? And she said she was going to put.
Oh yeah. Make sure you wear that.
And there's also somebody sent me, I don't know who it was now, a picture. There's a wine trail or something in Epcot.
I'll do that.
In Epcot.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, it's 32 quid, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, I saw that.
We'll do that.
I saw that. If it's still on in January, though.
Well, yeah, if not, we'll do it in October. Yeah, we'll go and look around more hotels, I'm sure, Emma.
Yeah, we want to look at all the Disney hotels because there's a possibility that when we go back in January, we might be looking at cheap DVC rental. We know a couple of people that have got DVC points that aren't using them or may basically want to rent us them without going through a broker. Yeah. So we're hoping that we can bag a deal We have priced up a villa, haven't we, for the whole 5 weeks?
Yeah, but we don't want to
But it's quite expensive unless you go in like low class accommodation.
We don't want to stay in one place for the whole 5 weeks.
No,
we want to give you guys and all our subscribers as much variety in the videos as possible and make them interesting and fun.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
No, Jeff, we're not. Well, we're not at the minute. We may do after we've stayed.
No, it's a massive outlay, and then you've got to spend it. What's it called? Annual dues or something? Fees.
Yeah.
Emma, only if I'm drunk. Very drunk. Do I like karaoke?
Well, I like karaoke. As soon as I could do karaoke now.
Well then.
Yeah, but you always tell me to shut up.
Sing us a Madonna song.
No, because Madonna doesn't sing. She screams. Wendy and Jeff, I know you guys have just joined us. I don't know whether you've been on for a while and you've monitored what's gone off. If you haven't listened to our announcement, then you can watch this back afterwards.
We're going to Florida in January for 5 weeks.
Or you can just listen to Lee. So yeah, we've cashed in our air miles and got a pretty good, decent trip. And it's something for us to do when the lodge is shut because we have nowhere to go. So there we go. I do love karaoke, although I have a tendency to clear the place when I start.
We used to love. Stop playing with that. You're making noises.
It's better than you gulping.
Get it away from your hands.
Or crunching on raspberry seeds.
What's that thing we used to SingStar on the PlayStation?
Ultrastar.
No, it's SingStar.
No, the free version is Ultrastar.
Yes, but I'm not talking about the free version. I'm talking about SingStar.
You only had bloody Kylie Minogue hits on it.
So, Louise, his favourite karaoke song is that Celine Dion song.
My Heart Will Go On.
My Heart Will Go On, because he thinks he can sing it. Well,
I can sing it.
Frigging screams like a cat.
When I sing, I only have one tone, and that's high pitched.
No,
I sound like a BG.
We don't watch Coronation Street song yet. We don't watch any soap operas.
No. And yes, you're right, Jeff. We did say 5 weeks. We are going to look at doing sort of a tour of the southern states. Depends what the weather's like. Nashville. I'm planning the trip. You'll just sit there and go where we say, because you'll never plan it.
I could just spend 5 weeks in Disney.
Well, we can't and won't and shan't and aren't.
So obviously, no. We're going to Universal quite a lot, Disney quite a lot, New York maybe.
Possibly a 3-day cruise on Carnival, as long as the price that I've seen is correct.
Yes, Jeff, just to quickly recap, the lodge closes for 5 weeks in January, so we thought, bugger it.
We leave on the day that it closes.
We got a really good deal on our flights, £600 each for first class going out and premium economy coming back.
In the bubble.
Which does mean on going out in first class, I'll be able to nick 2 silver pepper pots and salt pots to go with our black ones.
Well, I'll be nicking 2 as well.
For Sazza, because she wants them.
Yeah.
Well, they do put on bottom nicked from... It's a nicked.
It doesn't say help yourself. It says pinched from Virgin Atlantic, which means if you read it at home, you've nicked it. It's not an invitation to steal it.
We know staff on Virgin Atlantic, and they all say, make sure you take your salt and pepper pots.
Yes, Jeff. If you're in Florida during that period, then we are already going to meet another patron because he happens to be there when we're there. So if you are there, then by all means, we'll meet up for a drink or a meal or something like that.
With anybody.
Yeah.
We're not spending.
Oh, Louise has just swore and it blocked her comment.
Oh, you should make
in the next one.
What was I going to say? No, Ron, we're not spending New Year's Eve there. No, we'll be at home.
But we will be there for the Christmas decorations before they take them down.
Yeah, which would be great.
5th of January we fly, and we come back on the 9th of Feb.
That'll be like, I think maybe we'll do an extra video for that, showing the Christmas. That'll be one of those extra videos that Nick does.
Yeah.
Like touring the Christmas.
Well, they'll still have all the Christmas parades and things like that.
Yeah.
So
we're thinking about getting the DJI Osmo Action. We did look at ordering it the other day, didn't we? But it's not available on Amazon at the moment.
Yeah.
So
we'll probably send that one that we bought in Florida back.
Yeah. And
use it to partly fund.
Yeah.
The new one. So what are you doing?
I thought I could hear a wasp. I think it's a motorbike or something.
What's that? That had a drone.
Oh, that's another thing. Actually, we have a drone that we're going to get rid of because we never use it, do we?
No, well, we do. But every time we use it, we either let cops come or it doesn't perform, or they have people stood around, and then it makes you really nervous. Or it does with me anyway.
Because one's got smashed into a tree and it's scared of using it. So we're going to sell that and put that towards all our funding and stuff as well.
Yeah. At the minute, it's just sat in a drawer, not being used. So we'll probably flog that on eBay or something like that. But it helps pay for. I mean, Lee wants a new laptop, so we can do editing at the same time. We can both do thumbnails at the same time.
Smaller. I want it to be smaller for taking abroad, because the one that we've got now is a really nice laptop, but it's like a freaking beast.
It's not. It's powerful. It's a gaming laptop, and it has the graphics in it to be able to process a video.
Yes, but it's a 16-inch screen. So
but, but if you go smaller, then you'll wait longer for it to process. It's as simple as that. If you want power, it's bigger.
That's true, Nicky. He says, imagine all the fancy drone beef footage in your American Southern tour.
I know. But knowing how that we get arrested for flying it over restricted airspace or something like that.
Jeff, at the moment, it's just me and Nick going, but we have said to some of our friends,
a lot of them,
come out and join us, not necessarily stay with us, but...
Well, Jackie and Richard might be coming out for some of the time, but their son...
Sure. They're not sure yet, so...
Their son possibly could be having a baby, so they're not sure until close to the time.
Yeah.
And obviously she doesn't want to be there when a grandchild's potentially born, so she can't commit at the moment.
You never know, we might get to it. My mum and dad might say, can we come out for 2 weeks? I doubt it.
Possibly.
But we don't know. At the minute...
We haven't booked a car or anything like that. We've booked nothing. We've just literally booked the flights because we had the miles. It was really cheap. We've booked it, and that's as far as we've gone.
Yeah. So we'll have October, obviously, going there. Highlights. We'll have October there. Then we'll get back, and it'll almost be time to starting for Christmas and Vlogmas.
It'll be Vlogmas within a month of us getting back.
So we'll
have the minute that Christmas ends.
I wasn't speaking. It's all right. I've just started this conversation.
You're just mumbling. You're just muttering.
So we'll have Vlogmas, but we'll have to just sort of like limit the calorie intake for 5 weeks in Florida.
So for Les that's just joined us, we are, because the lodge closes in January, we're going to go back to Florida and spend the lodge closure time there because we don't have the Westwood now. So we're going back 5 weeks on the 5th of Jan.
And pumping out
not Disney
daily videos.
Not Disney. Not 5 weeks. It would drive me insane.
Yeah. Sandra says, we drank around the Seven Seas Lagoon using the monorail and boat going to the Grand Floridian and Pleasant, Polynesian and contemporary, drinking and eating in each good great afternoon.
We could do that.
Like a fantastic afternoon.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Except the prices at the Polynesian are absolutely extortionate.
So we drank the Seven Seas Lagoon. We drank the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Yeah, I'm not putting that in a t-shirt.
So, but yeah, I like the idea of that. Definitely.
So we can use our merch that we've ordered for when we go back again as well.
Yeah.
Although I've had to send mine back because they're too small and I need large. And I don't usually wear large. It's just a tight fit, obviously. So yes, Les, we used our miles and just paid the taxes. We're going to fly out first class, which couldn't believe, and premium economy coming back, and we've only paid 600 quid, which is less than what we paid when we go in October.
Yeah.
So that should be a good review video.
Definitely. And we're sat opposite each other. We're sat opposite each other, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
you're at one end of the plane, I'm at other.
So we'll be able to wave at each other, but it'll be nice to have some peace.
You'll have 9.5 hours of it.
Sadly. So
there we go.
Yeah.
So how many people are gone? 16.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot of people that obviously won't hear this, and we're not gonna put it on Patreon. It's for people to watch these videos, or you guys obviously chat amongst yourselves, because I know a lot of you now are making sort of like friends through the Discord chat that we've launched. So there'll be a chatter on there, but we do just ask nobody to mention it on public comments because we aren't going to announce it until our final day in October.
So,
but we have to, any ideas for things to do for 5 weeks, then let us know. We are, like I said, we are going to look at a 3-day cruise for 200 quid, aren't we? 250 quid.
I'm liking the idea now. I'm having to think which ride we're going to do the trip announcement on. No, Sonia, we are sitting together.
No, we're not.
Is it called upper class or first class? Upper class in Virgin, isn't it? Like the seats are all the way around and you kind of face each other, so you kind of you sit like this and you've got like a footstool.
There's 6 pods down one side and 6 pods down the other. Yeah, but you're doing what your Janine does. You're just muttering and not saying anything.
So you sit like this.
6 pods this side, 6 pods
each other. So I'll be here like this, and Nick will be exactly the same like this over the other side, and then the TVs come out of the side of you. So we're sat opposite each other.
You're gonna speak now.
Suppose you've not stopped speaking.
I'm waiting for a gap.
Mm.
Yes, Jeff, we are doing a 3-day Bahama cruise with Carnival.
We've got it.
Hopefully,
Planned.
shut up. For £270, we found it. The Disney one is 800 each. So
that's not a no-go, unfortunately.
Sonia, you don't want to ask that question because we will talk for the next hour.
I'm not sure I've got a favourite one. I like them all.
I
know what the favourite one is. Bet the devil you know. What are you doing?
I'm just going to stick my head in this gas oven down here. I'm pouring a gin. Can you get me another tonic, please?
I suppose so.
And I can have some chat time by myself.
It's not warming you now. It's up the door.
Oh, well. Yes, Jeff, it's really cheap. I think it includes the food, but it doesn't include the drink. So I've got to look into it, but I'm not sure I'm keen on the ship, to be honest. I'd rather have like a Royal Caribbean.
I'd rather have a Disney cruise.
Yeah, well, we're not paying £900 for a bloody Mickey Mouse room.
Welcome aboard the Lodge Guys to Disney Cruise.
That's why we're not doing it. So we may even do the keys. We don't know. We've got unconfirmed plans at the minute.
Yeah, it's just all up in the...
We may get back in October and say, right, we're sick of Disney and then cancel it. I never know.
No, we won't do that.
It's a possibility.
Hi, Van.
Hi, Van.
Hope you're feeling better today, Van.
We've just told everybody, Van, about our trip in January. So
we told Van already, yes, because we talked to Van all the time, and he's not been feeling well, so we wanted to cheer him up by telling him that we're going on holiday. No, I have got a little bit of an ironing to do, but I didn't want to be over there today. I wanted to be closer to the.
Yeah, we're missing the limelight. That's what it was.
We'll go and hi, Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
Yeah, we've never been to the Bahamas, have we?
No. What is force myself to do it?
I know this sounds an odd question, but
nothing's odd when it comes out of your mouth.
What is the Bahamas? I.e., do you get off at different Bahama islands or what? I don't know.
Are you actually serious?
Yeah, you go on a 3 to 4 day Bahama cruise. So where's your stops? Where's your port of calls?
Bloody Caribbean.
Yeah, but what? Caribbean islands?
Yeah.
Different Caribbean islands.
Yes.
And they're called the Bahamas.
Yeah.
There you go. It's not a stupid question. I've just never looked it up before.
Okay.
So what? Well, tell me a name of a Caribbean island that they go to.
St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Virgin Islands. Can't remember anymore.
Oh,
but that's at least 2.
Louise, no, I can't imagine the ironing parlor to 5 weeks. I've not thought about that.
We're making better just buying clothes there and binning them.
Oh, not binning clothes.
Yeah, but if we just buy cheap t-shirts, like take Primark t-shirts or something, and then just chuck them away.
Just one stop in the Bahamas, Jeff says, and so does Van.
No, well, the cruise that we're looking at goes to the Bahamas, but it's got 3 stops over 3 days. But it's called a Bahama cruise, but it's actually got multiple stops. It might be different ports around the island, I don't know.
We're just waiting for Nikki to sort out our 5-week itinerary planner, aren't we?
I want Nikki to send me a template. Fully colour-coded, of course.
And we know it'll be Windows, it won't be Mac, because we don't like Mac.
I've lost the raspberry.
Save some of them blueberries for me, it's in the mine.
I'm eating raspberries.
Get them down, you got it. So have you been for Chinese today, Van, or you're not feeling up to it yet?
Yeah, poor Van. He's had a chesty cold when he went to see his family. We think he caught it from the flight. Isn't that right, Van?
Mm.
So he's been very quiet on WhatsApp to us all week.
Next time you're on a plane, Van, put one of those masks on like they have in Japan.
Or put Vaseline around your nose and mouth, because apparently that stops germs spreading and things like that. I'm just looking at the Bahamas here. So all those islands are the Bahamas there. And, oh, actually, they're the Bahamas and they're the Caribbean islands.
Where's that
separated by the Dominican
Republic?
Republic.
Where's that bit? What's actually British, like British Columbia or something?
the British Virgin Islands, I think, or something like that. Somewhere.
There, British Virgin Islands.
Yeah, there you go. So it's near Puerto Rico. So yeah, I stand corrected. The Bahamas is a cluster of islands separate to the Caribbean, but it's near enough, and I'm sure it will be the same if we just spent 3 days there. It's not too far actually out of Florida, which is why it's only 3 days.
Shall we wrap this up at a nice hour-long one?
Yeah.
So we've got 10 more minutes.
So unless you guys want to ask any questions or
quick Q&A.
Yeah.
Q&A.
I mean, you guys have been asking stuff on the Discord chat, which we've been on contributing, and that kind of goes on all day and night, really, doesn't it?
We absolutely love that Discord chat channel, don't we? Love it. It reminds us of our IRC days. I like that idea. We need to write that down.
Yeah, nachos and buffalo wings in the bar next upstairs. And where's that? In the Polynesian. We never even saw the Lapu Lapu bar, did we?
No.
So Trader Sam's.
So drinking, what was it called?
Drinking the Seven Seas Lagoon.
No, it wasn't drinking because we're eating as well. So it was.
We'll just call it drinking. We can eat at the same time to keep us upright.
Yeah. A day off does agree with us. We've had a lovely day today. Not that we don't have a lovely day when we vlog, but we just every now and again we need a day off. So we had a full day off from vlogging. Obviously, we've been chatting to you guys on Discord. You'll have seen some Patron lens posts because it gives us more time to do stuff like that when we're not vlogging.
It was weird because we went out to pick up a new SD card for the camera, and it was like, I felt like saying, "Get the camera, get the camera." We've got to like film this, but we kind of did it and didn't film any of it, didn't we?
It's nice. I've done. I mean, Nick's edited it.
We've had no videos, but Lee still managed to do thumbnails.
You've edited a one video today, haven't you?
Yep, and I did my own thumbnail.
I've done 3 videos today, but not for this channel, for my toy channel that I have. What?
Emma says, would you ever do a Patron meetup? So Chris S. that was on last night, we're actually going to meet him in Florida in January. But yes, we would do a Patron meetup. We have met some patrons before. The day before we went to Florida. Yeah. We met them in Manchester Airport, and then they cancelled. Didn't they?
Well, yeah, but because the met
They were moving house, so
yeah. It was the patron Rob and Stu who sent us that Disney lamp. So yeah. We do still talk to them, but their finances got a bit tight.
The camera takes off £10.
I think he's talking about me.
I've just got it on a wide angle mode, Van, so we look skinnier.
Sonia wants to know
when I turn it up, we kind of spread.
Sonia wants to know what my favourite fruit is. My favourite fruit is Nick, the biggest fruit of them all.
You wanted some sarcastic response there?
You wouldn't be you if you didn't have a sarcastic response for everything.
Oh, well. Stop encouraging him, Van, by laughing at him. It's not funny. And you, Ron. Yes, thanks for the sympathy, Emma. He always picks on me. At least on a live, he can't edit it out.
Every day since Ron offered us that California trip, I've been thinking about it. Well, not California trip.
What, is he going to pay for flights then or something?
The Galaxy's Edge.
You're going to have to get over it.
I've been thinking about it every day.
No, you need to stop watching videos on it, and we need to do his own videos and his own unique take. What? Whatever. I don't know why it throws that comment of Vans. Let's release it. Yeah, he does nag about the jokes, Van, but most of the time I'm not joking. So when I do want to chuck him in the lake, I actually do mean it, but never mind.
Why don't you put this hat on for a little bit?
I'm not, because it messed my hair up. So I've had my hair cut today. I went and had my hair cut, which obviously we've not vlogged, so you won't see it.
I'm sure they'll get over it.
But no, people want to see that kind of stuff.
So we'll stay on for 7 more minutes, and then I'm going to go and play, because we're having a day off and some chill time. I'm going to go and play on the Nintendo Switch. I'm really liking Smite at the moment, which I played years ago on the Xbox One. Now I've got it for the Switch, and I love it.
Are you planning on telling everybody this for the last 6 minutes?
And I just love it. It's a MOBA.
No, Van, we didn't get the new laptop.
It's a MOBA game.
Not yet. Lee likes the look of it, but he's read one review and it says that it's not as powerful as the one we've got, which it's not going to be because it's a smaller laptop. But there we go. Thank you, Louise. It's very smart. I've had to pluck all the grey hairs out of my sideburns today.
Yes, Nick, it is a MOBA, and it's got cross-play.
What?
It's a MOBA game. I used to play it years ago on the Xbox One, loved it, spent hours on it, and now I'm spending hours on the Switch version. It's so good.
Thanks, Nicky, for that. You've set him off now.
It's got cross-play, so yeah, I think we can play together if you're on the laptop.
Well, I'm not. So any questions before we clock off, and then we can all go back onto Discord and chat shit on there all night?
Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is actually available for the Switch, actually, Van. I'm not sure if it's got crossplay on it, so we could play together. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that.
Computer game bore the crap out of me. Sorry, everybody.
Linda and Tom play on Smite on the Xbox One. That's what I used to play it on.
Is that? Did you have one of them?
I used to have an Xbox One, yeah.
How many have you had?
Just one.
Don't lie.
Yeah, Nick is a PC master. How are the monsters? More subscribers? Yeah, there are. Thank you to everybody who's on here. If you went and subscribed to our niece's channel, which is Candy Kids Club. My sister called me last night, and she said, "Anya, the eldest one was so absolutely giddy, and she sat outside of her, typing responses back, and Masha didn't really understand it, but she just loves to go around it." Yeah, I think that's right, Louise. We work. We wouldn't feel right doing nothing, would we?
No, it has drove me a bit nuts today, to be honest.
Doing nothing. Yeah.
I just felt like I should be doing something, even like a job around the lodge or something like that. Not to say that I want one from you. So.
Yeah, but when this chat's over, you'll go off and do nothing, and quite.
Yeah, but on an evening when I'm drinking gin, I like to watch TV and relax without you squawking to come and do something for you. I've got house insurance to do this week, which is very, very complicated. Yes.
House back at home?
You know, for the house that we've got that we don't use, we have to insure it. These things just don't do themselves. I'll show you between thumbnails.
Nick does have a DIY project that he started, and you'll have seen.
Man, I don't want to do it.
You'll have seen in a video, he started blasting the decking posts, and he's got bored of it. And
I haven't got bored of it.
Half of them are blasted and half of them are not.
They're not. They're all blasted. But the problem is, last year I painted them with linseed oil, and on some of the posts I put too much on, and the pressure washer is not getting it off on some of them. And so half of them are like a dark wood and half of them are a light wood. Lisa's just logged on. She wants to know what she's missed.
Well, you've missed. People are going to get sick of saying it over and over again. But
let me say, because you just jump in every time.
I need to open a window. I'm baking.
Just go outside and shut the door behind you as well.
I'll tell you what, I'm over here.
No. So, Lisa, what you've missed is that we've spent our air miles and we're going back to Florida when the lodge is closed in January for 5 weeks. Not necessarily Disney for 5 weeks. We're just going to be out there doing things in America for 5 weeks. So there we go. That's our announcement.
So you'll have 35 days of Florida vlogs to look forward to in January. We shall daily vlog.
We have nothing, no plans at all. We've just got the flight booked because we got it basically free and we just paid the taxes. Yeah. So we couldn't say no, so we just booked it and we'll think about it later. And after October, we might think, oh, I'm sick of Disney, and then cancel. It's a remote possibility.
I have been looking at Mickey Mouse watches.
We'll be having words, Van, after this on chat. What do you want a Mickey Mouse watch for?
Just so I can have a change of watches. I've seen some nice ones.
What happened to the one that you were looking at last week where it interfaced with the phone?
Which one?
The Huawei smartwatch.
Oh, no.
Well, you've got 2 wrists, I suppose.
I've seen some adult ones, some really nice silver-faced adult ones with like a silhouette of Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. Maybe Nicky, yeah?
No. I would rather stay at home than go to Disneyland Paris. I really would.
I don't think so.
I would. I really would.
I was cooking tonight, yeah. You were cooking on tonight's vlog.
Oh, is that when I made the risotto? I think it was. Was it the risotto I made? Because that for us is like 9 days ago.
Yes, risotto. So it was the what was it again? Sweet.
It was a butternut squash and sun-dried tomato risotto. However, the day after, we bought some parmesan and we mixed a spoonful of parmesan in it, and it was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? So that's going into the next revision of the recipe. Ooh, Life of Alice in A&E. Hope it's nothing serious. Van said he would rather take a straight pill.
What's wrong with Disneyland Paris, man?
I don't want to go to Disneyland Paris. I've seen enough comments to see that it's going to be a disappointment. So why would I spend more money to go to Disneyland Paris than I would for Florida for 2 weeks when it's more money for 4 days?
Because we're Disney vloggers, we've got to
Yeah, but I'd rather save my money and just put Disney music on at Lodge and wear a hat. What would Van rather take a straight pill for?
Then go to Disneyland Paris.
Oh yeah, so would I actually. I definitely would.
You can't even look at fresh chicken.
Oh, what happened there?
Don't know, we just had a little. She's 4 months old and her arms and leg just went blue.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Tokyo Disneyland.
Maybe if I watched a few more.
Because they've got Disney Sea there.
Yeah, they've got their parks, their rides are more technology based, aren't they?
Yeah.
Than Magic Kingdom. So
that's where I think that's where Tron is.
Yeah, it is. See, Les says keep away from Disneyland Paris. Yeah, no problem. Not going to happen. Lee priced it up.
I'll do a solo trip.
That's fine. Off you go. Lee priced it up, and it was like £1,200 for 4 days for 2 of us. But yeah, in America, it was like 600 quid for 2 weeks in a hotel, wasn't it? Including flights.
It is ridiculous. I would only ever go. I keep checking every now and again. I would only ever go if an amazing deal came up and I was like, oh, that is too good to miss.
Yeah, but you can't guarantee the weather.
No, apparently,
they all smoke. You have to listen to everything in French as well as English, and it's just too small compared to Florida. And plus, you can't go to like Sweet Tomato or Golden Corral or Bahama Breeze or anything like that when you want something to eat.
Why pay to be insulted?
Exactly, Van. We haven't got any French patrons, have we?
I'm going to say something.
Sonia, why was that raw chicken so funny? Everybody keeps saying that, and we don't understand, do we? No. We haven't a clue. Why does everybody think raw chicken's funny? I don't get it.
Chicken breast sliced open.
Yeah, I just don't. We're just confused. We had a lot of comments, and Fran was on about it last night, wasn't she? And we're like, where's this come from? Yeah, we're very innocent. You'll have to explain it to us.
Lisa's told you the answer there. It looks like a lady part. Van, is that right? Did it look like a lady part? Van, you'll know. You tell us.
Yes, Van. Was it anatomically accurate? Like I said, we've only seen pictures.
Van's an expert on these things.
A rumour has it. Only in pictures, Van, eh? Yeah, the first time we made that recipe, it was sliced in a way that it was actually anatomically spot on, wasn't it? And we were like, oh, we can't eat this now.
It was more
just split down the middle. It was like it had all the, I don't want to go down, but it was just disgusting. But the risotto was nice. Oh no, it was chicken and white wine sauce, wasn't it, that one?
Yeah.
So we've hit the hour now, so we're going to sign off, and then we'll get chatting on Discord.
And I'm going to play some Switch as it's our day off. Tomorrow we will be vlogging tomorrow because we're going to a barbecue down at Jackie and Richard's. Our first. They've lived on the park over almost 2 years, and they've been
no, they haven't been on for 2 years.
1.5 years. They've been saying they're going to do a barbecue all that time. Finally, they're going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're taking some chicken as it happens, aren't we?
Well, yeah.
Pre-sliced though, don't worry. So, so thanks for joining us tonight, guys. And as we've said, try and keep what we've said hush hush off the public sites. We will let you know when we're going to announce it publicly, but we don't really want to think about it now until we're back in October. We've got to focus on the next one first.
Yeah. Let us know what you think to Brockman's Shell.
Yeah.
Bye, Van. We love you too. We love all our patrons.
And we'll catch up with you, Van, on WhatsApp and everybody else on the Discord chat as soon as we've finished.
We'll end it then.
Right. I'll end you in a minute. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.